Hello programmers, in this video we're going to discuss about the types of joins in Spark with Scala. Fine, there are 7 types of joins available in Apache Spark and the types are InnerJoin, LeftJoin, RightJoin, FullJoin, semi-join, anti-join and cross-join. Fine, let's get into the program and let's start with the dependent libraries. And to perform the join operation in Spark, we need only the Spark core and Spark SQL libraries more enough. And here you can see I'm using only these two libraries and with the latest version 3.2.1. And here you can see this is a simple JSON data which I'm going to use to demonstrate the different types of joins in Spark with the Scala, and it's having the fields like ID, sales and discount, and in another JSON ID, name, country and gender. So here ID is the field which gives the relation between these two data. Fine, let's get into the program. And here you can see the simple Scala object and it's a simple main function. Here I just restricting the log, I mean only the Spark error log will get print. And here I just creating the Spark session object with the option like that app name as a join and master as a local. And here I just loading the JSON data file into the Spark dataset object with the option as a multi-line true, and here I just shared the file path. And so here you can see I just displaying the source input record. Fine, let's start with InnerJoin. When we go with InnerJoin in Spark, it will return only the matched record from the both dataset. To demonstrate the InnerJoin, I have created a simple function name called InnerJoin, and which will accept two input data parameters and as a dataset ds1 and ds2. And so here you can see the ds1 which will act as a left hand side data and ds2 which will act as a right hand side data. And here I just performing the join condition with the help of that id field, and here I have defined the join type. And now we're going to perform the inner join. So I have defined the join type as a inner, and either we can go with the I as an uppercase or I as a lowercase. So suppose if we not define that join type, the Spark will automatically assume we're going to perform the inner join. Fine, I just going to run the program. Let's see the result. Great, it's completed. And here you can see these are the source input dataset 1, source input dataset 2, and here is the input join result. And let's compare with the source data, and I just going to minimize the window. And so it's a left hand side data and this one is a right hand side data. So in the result we could able to see all the fields, I mean the both the left hand side column fields and right hand side column fields as well. Fine, here you can see ID, name, country, name, gender, country, gender, ID and name. And here also we can see ID, sales, discount, ID, sales and discount. But in the result of the columns we can able to see the value of for 1 2 3. So due to the value ID 1 2 3 is common to both data sets, and the remaining 6 and 7 from the left hand side data which is not available in the right hand side, and 4 and 5 from the right hand side which is not available in the left hand side. Fine, let's compare with the result with the different join type. So here it's a 1 2 3, here it's a 1 2 3, and here also it's a 1 2 3. Fine, that's all about the inner join. And next I will discuss about the left join. When we go with the left join in Spark, it will return all the rows from the left hand side dataset and return only the matched record from the right hand side dataset. Similarly, I have created a simple function name called a LeftJoin, which will accept the two input parameters as a dataset, ds1 and ds2, and here you can see. And so the ds1 which will act as a left hand side data, ds2 which will act as a right hand side data, and here I just perform the join condition with the help of that id field. And to perform the left join in Spark, we have to go with any one of this keyword. I mean left or left underscore outer or left outer. Here L and O are the uppercase, or left outer. Here all the characters are in smaller case. Here I just displaying the record, and I'm just going to run the program. Let compare the result for the different join types. Great, it's completed. And so here are the source dataset 1, source dataset 2, and here is the result of left join. Let's compare with the source data. So dataset 2, and here also in a left join we could able to see both the fields from dataset 1 and dataset 2, and but in the result we can able to see all the data from the left hand side data. You can see 1 2 3 6 7 1 2 3 6 7. So we can able to see all the left hand side data, and from the right hand side we can able to see only 1 2 3, due to these are the fields which is common to both the data set. Fine, let's compare the result with the other join types. 1 2 3 6 7 id, 1 2 3 6 7 id, and the last two fields are null. Here are the same, and here 1 2 3 6 7, and the last two are null, and the last two are null. 1 2 3 6 7. Fine, that's all about the left join. Now we're going to discuss about right join. When we go with the right join in Apache Spark, it will return all the rows from the right hand side data set, and it will return only the matched record from the left hand side data set. Similarly, I have created a simple function name called a RightJoin, which will accept the two input data set as input parameters, ds1 and ds2. Here you can see, and ds1 which will act as a left hand side data, ds2 which will act as a right hand side data. Here I just performing the join condition with the help of that id field. And to perform the right join in Spark, we have to go either one of these join type keyword. I mean the join type is right or right underscore outer or right outer. Here the R and O are the uppercase, and or the right outer. Here all the characters are small. Fine, I'm just going to run the program. Let's see the result. Fine, it's got completed, and here it's a input dataset 1, dataset 2, and here is the right join result. Let's compare with the source. So in a right join result also we can able to see all the datas. I mean the ID, name, country, gender, ID, name, country, gender, ID, sales, and discount. We can able to see all the fields from the both the data set. But in the data we can see in the right hand side data 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, but in the left hand side we don't see these datas, because 1 2 3 is the common and 4 5 it is not available in the left hand side. Fine, let's compare the result with the different join types. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and the last two fields are null. And again here 1 2 3 4 5, 2 3 4 5, and last two fields are null. Fine, that's all about the right join. And next we will discuss about the full join. When we go with the full join in Apache Spark, it will return all the rows from the both dataset, and it will assign automatically null for the unmatched fields. Fine. Similarly, I have created a simple function called a full join to demonstrate the full join, and this function which will accept the two input parameters as a dataset, ds1 and ds2, and here the ds1 which will act as a left hand side data, and here the ds2 which will act as a right hand side data. Here I just performing the join condition with the help of that id field. And to perform the full join in Spark, we have to go with any one of this join type keyword. Either we have to go outer or full outer. Here all the characters are in small case, or full underscore outer, or full outer. Here the F and O are the uppercase. Fine. I just going to run the program. Let's see the result. Fine, it's got completed, and here you can see these are the input dataset 1, dataset 2, and here is the full join result. Let's compare with the source, and here also in a full join result we can able to see all the fields from the both the dataset, and we can able to see all the data as well in the full join. Here we can see 1 2 3 and 4 5 from the right hand side, and 6 7 for the left hand side. So for unmatched results, the Spark will automatically assign null keyword. Here you can see the 4 5, the values are not available in the left hand side, and the 6 7, it is not available in the right hand side. Fine. Similarly, you just compare the result with other join types. 1 2 3 4 5, and the last two are null. 1 2 3 6 7, and here 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 5, 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 6 7. Fine, that's all about the full join. Fine, that's all about the inner join, left join, right join, and full join in Spark. If you have doubt or clarification or any recommendation, please share in the comment section. Thanks for watching.